We're talking to Richard Brown, Vice President of International Marketing at VIA Technologies, and also the author of the recent ebook, BrownBeat Guide to Hampi. Now, Hampi, for those who aren't aware, is in India, and Richard is a bit of an Indiophile. Can you tell us why you're so interested in India, Richard?
I've travelled to India a lot in the last few years on business, and whenever I'm there, I also try and take in some of the tourist sites. I think India, the phrase is Incredible India that they promote, the Tourist Association, and it's absolutely true. There's a lot of amazing places to visit. So when I started visiting places, one thing I found was that there's not very much information about a lot of the temples and other places you go to. And second, I started to research them in more detail, because when I go somewhere, I don't just want to shoot some photos and say I've been there, done that. I want to try and understand as much as I can about the place. So Hampi in particular, I think is one of the most wonderful places I've ever visited. And when I went there, I did some research beforehand, and then afterwards I wrote about the trip. And initially I posted on my blog, and then last year I decided, well, why not try and compile all this information into an ebook? And it was quite an interesting process pulling it together. It took a lot longer than I thought it would do originally, but at the same time it helped me understand the place a lot better, helped me understand the history of the place a lot better, the mythological background, and at the same time it also now gives other people a chance to be much better prepared if they should choose to go there.
So you mentioned that you put it together as an ebook format rather than going maybe some of the more traditional publishing routes. What would you say the advantages of our publishing as an ebook?
Ebooks are a very exciting area. I mean, first of all, now if you look at the growing popularity of iPads, if you look at Amazon Kindle, you even look at smartphones, is that first time you have tens, maybe 50, maybe 100 million devices now on which you can read content. So now you finally have the ebook reading devices are there. I think second, from a writing point of view, is that for me, I don't really have time to go to a publisher and pitch to the publisher I've got this great idea and then go through the process for 3 to 6 months of trying to get the book published. Ebooks are quicker. Also, I think they allow you to explore niche subjects. For example, if you look at India, obviously you can buy books like the Lonely Planet Guide to India, which is fantastic, except it's very heavy, and because it's covering so many places, the amount of information they have, for example about Hampi, is maybe limited to 2 or 3 pages. And I think what you can do with an ebook is go into much more detail on niche subjects, and you don't have to worry about the economics of printing. You just create the book, you publish it in Kindle, ebook,